This tutorial is designed to demonstrate how to connect your Canon Rebel T7i camera to a smartphone, either an Android phone or an iPhone. In the lower right hand corner I have my Android phone mirrored, and in front of me you see the T7i camera. I'm going to demonstrate how you connect it with the settings in the camera. I'm going to start by pressing the menu key, and you might notice that my interface looks a little bit different than the default interface. The default setting for the new T7i is a new guided menu. I've converted mine back to the old menu. So as you can see here, I am in the settings menu, the little wrench icon, and I'm on the first page of 4 pages here. I'm going to go to wireless communication settings and choose that. Next I will choose Wi-Fi function, and here I want to choose the kind of device that I'm going to connect to. Obviously we're going to use our smartphone here. I first need to register a device for connection. You only need to do this one time with your device. Afterwards it will show up here and you can simply select it. So we're going to try to pair the phone now. So I'm going to click register a device for connection. This option here gives you a chance to have a QR code that you scan, and it will take you to the App Store or the Google Play Store where you can download the app. I've already installed the app. As you can see, it's on my phone, so I do not need to display this. So now this is showing the SSID. This is the Wi-Fi network that's being broadcast from the phone. So I'm going to search my Wi-Fi settings now for this network. And you see there it is, second from the bottom, EOS T7i 240. I'm going to select that. And it's connecting. And we'll go back to the phone now. And you see on my phone it says new camera found, select camera to connect. So I'm going to choose the Canon EOS Rebel T7i to pair it. And you see on the camera here it says connect to smartphone, so I'm going to confirm that both of these devices, just like you do when you use Bluetooth. So they're both reading each other. And now as you can see on my phone, I have the ability to remote live view shoot. Or I can copy the images off of the camera. So let's go to live shooting. And you can see here, now on my phone, also here, I see what the camera sees. So as you can see a bunch of different settings here on the camera that I can control via my smartphone. I've got shutter speed here. I have it very slow right now because I'm in a dark space, so I can adjust that as far as they go. I can control aperture at this point. Again, on this camera, the widest the lens goes is 4.0. Sorry. And then I can adjust ISOs, of course, if I wanted to adjust sensitivity. I want as little noise as possible, and I'm shooting on a tripod, so I can simply slow down the shutter speed. Again, if you'd like, you can also white balance the camera down here by using this. I've already done that. You know, obviously if I was in different settings, I wouldn't change this. But this helps you to kind of eyeball and get the best color representation that you possibly can. Additionally, in this app, you can focus manually using the arrows. You can focus 3 steps at a time, 2 steps at a time, 1 step at a time in either direction. You can choose if you want a burst shot. You can choose if you want a delay. And of course, you can choose the different types of autofocuses. I can also see how many exposures I have left in the upper right. I've got a settings wheel up here where I can choose different options in the app. And of course I can shoot film or video as well. Now let's go back and download some pictures. So I can go to the images on the camera. And let's say I just want to select some. Here are some from Kadena High School as well as some that I've played around with. So I just want to choose this picture I just selected. So I'll select it. And then click the download button here, or I could share to somewhere else, but I'll click download. And now this image is available on my phone's gallery. Please note that doing this doesn't delete the photo off of the camera, so you run no risk of losing any photos you've taken. It simply allows you to copy the image to your phone for whatever purpose you might use it for on your phone. This is a very quick overview of what the Canon Connect app can do. Again, you need to download it from the Google Play Store or the App Store, and you need to pair it with your Canon camera using the method I just demonstrated. Again, once you've done it, you won't need to do that pairing again. It will recognize your device from here on out. Very important note, make sure to disable the Wi-Fi when you're done so you can connect this to the computer and the computer can read it. The computer will not read your camera if the Wi-Fi is enabled. So if you're trying to use something like the EOS app or try to access your photos through Windows, that will not happen if the Wi-Fi is enabled. So make sure to disable that when you're finished. So I'm going to disconnect. And you can see here, now my phone is here. I can just choose it again anytime I want without having to go through the setup again. And then we'll make sure Wi-Fi is disabled so I can access the photos on this device without any problems. I hope this has been helpful.